2025 Topps Tribute pre-order was yesterday. Today we are going to talk about what you can expect from the set, odds, value sheet, and team breakdown. This is a different style video than what I traditionally do. So one favor I ask is if you find this content helpful, if you'd please consider giving us a like, subscribe, and even leaving a comment below of any types of breakdowns you would like to see in the future. I am planning to release a similar type of breakdown for 2024 Topps Heritage High Number in the coming days as well. And that is a set that I am really looking forward to. But for today, 2025 Topps Tribute, let's just jump in and talk about what you can expect from this year's set. If you're already familiar with the set, feel free to jump ahead in the video to the odds breakdown, value sheet, or the teams breakdown, which are later on in the video. If you don't already know, Topps Tribute is considered a quote-unquote higher-end brand for Topps. And in this year's set, there's going to be 100 base cards with 20 rookies, but the main focus and the 80 other cards are going to be legends of the game, veterans, and stars. And as per usual, there will be a tribute to a player. And in this case, as you can see from the cover, it is George Brett from the Royals. There's also a big theme on autographs and relics. So if you're into those types of cards, this may be the set for you. And here we're just scrolling through to show you some of the different types of autographs and relics that you can get from this set. And these are definitely some nice looking cards. At the time that I recorded this portion of the video, it was a few minutes after the pre-order, and so you can see the description of what you can expect. The price was $540 for a hobby box. You're going to get 18 cards, and we're going to go through that a little bit more. And they showed the checklist as well as the odds. So here is the checklist, and we'll scroll through this really fast and we'll go into this a little bit more, but a lot of inserts with relics and autographs, which is really the focus of this particular set. And then here's the odds sheet. In this case, not a lot of comparing and contrasting because there's only one format, which is the hobby box. But with that, let's jump into the cost summary. So here we have the hobby box. We've got the odds sheet here in this table, and it was $540 when we saw it. I'm guessing by this time, a lot of these boxes may be sold out and we might find it for a more expensive price at a reseller. But for now, let's just look at it at $540. So you're going to get 18 cards per box, 3 packs. So that's $30 per card, 6 packs, and then the cost per pack is $90. And here I'm just scrolling through if you want to take a screenshot or pause at the costs that it'll on average take you to hit a particular card that you're interested in. So like a stamp of approval we're looking at now, or the dual relics. The one thing to keep in mind though is that each hobby box, according to Topps, does come with 3 autographs and 3 relics. So you will get those. You just don't know which ones you'll get, if it's going to be numbered or whatnot. But here's the breakdown, the odds. And now let's go to the checklist. So we're loading the checklist, and here we have all the players, the teams, the card types of its base, rookie inserts, and then whether it's a rookie card, an auto, if it's an auto relic, or if it's a relic. So here the base, of course, they're not autographed, they're not autos, they're not relics. And then we're going to quickly see some of the rookie cards right here, and then we start to get into the inserts, which are the autographs. And again, just scrolling through so that it can give you like a better visualization for each of the players or teams you may be interested in, whether or not they have an autograph or relic that you may find interesting. And so you can see on, I guess, the middle of the screen here, it's sort of color coded to no and yes. So hopefully this will help you get like a visual sense if you're looking for a particular card. And in the future, if it's helpful, we can do more insert breakdowns for a particular type of insert or even player breakdowns. But for today, once I finish scrolling through all of these cards, we're going to look at the team breakdown. And this is what I find the most helpful just for myself. And so we're going to look at the team breakdown for all of the cards and autos, relics, and auto relics. So if you're looking at just all the cards, there's roughly 700 cards, and we sort of organize this by how some of the teams may be broken down in a break. If you're looking for a break, that's what I tend to do. And you'll see there's some teams that are a little off. You're like none. That's like a Chris Herman, for example. And then there's some other teams that weren't sure where they fit in because different breakers sort of pull different teams together. But what you'll find interesting, right, is that there's 65 cards that are for the Yankees, and then it goes to the Braves, Padres, etc. So in terms of value, if you're just looking for a break where you're going to land with the most number of cards, then maybe it's the Yankees, Braves, Padres, Astros, etc. that you might be most interested in versus let's say the Pirates only have 4 types of cards. That's not counting the numbered. So like if it's numbered to a certain number, but just 4, like it's like a base card, an autograph, or something like that. And then same when we go into the autographs, if you're just interested in autographs, whether it's a regular autograph or autographed relic, then again, the Yankees and the Braves come out on top by quite a bit. And then there's a drop off to the Cardinals, Orioles, Mariners, Astros, Royals, and then the Mets, and then another little bit of a drop off there. And then let's take a look at the relics. For the relics, what we find interesting here is that this is where the Padres shine a bit, and they have by far the most relic cards, and that includes autographed relics. And then we have the Astros, the Yankees, Phillies, Braves, etc. And then finally, we've got the auto relics. And in here, if you like the relics plus the autos, you can see there's a lot less of those. But the team to go for maybe the Braves, the Astros, and the Padres, etc. And you can always pause this video so you can sort of zoom in and see the breakdown for each particular team. But where this sort of can help you if you're not able to afford a box, or you're trying to determine if you want to buy a box, this will tell you if your particular team that you cheer for is well represented within the checklist, or if you're buying into team breaks, which team may make the most sense if your team's even there, or if you're just looking for a particular card, like you don't care what team it is, you just want an auto relic, then maybe you want to go for one of these more higher represented teams. And so with that, really hope that you found this video helpful. Again, if you did, please consider giving a like and subscribe. And please let me know if there's other ways we can help break down some of these data from the checklist and the odds in the future. And with that, we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.